X in the chat. And then you, these Zoobs, and ask for your average score. Well, not your average, your score. On a scale of 1 to 7, with 1 being the worst and 7 being the best. On tonight's edition of AEW Dynamite, you didn't spend money on it. Excuse me, but you did spend time. Ryan, if you would please hit that music.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on.
You know the damn deal, Zoobs. The scores come in. I'll read them out. You will try to keep track of a spiritual average. Ryan will give us the actual average. Here we go. Ashton Kutcher kicks us off with the full 7. I'm Joe kicks us off, or then follows up with a 5.75. G Richie with a 7.71 with a 7. Torque Pendulum with a 7. Kevsel with a 7. IMA have with a 7. E Prime. Who cares? 1, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 with a 7. T Dills. Al B 19. Matty Matt. Culture of losing. Low effort defenseman and Corvax 1266 with the full 7. Sludge Williams with the 5.75. Heart Note with the 7. T Dills 20 with the 7. Don't clue what this is with the 7. I've Mac 21 with a 7. Qui-Gon Gin and Juice with a 7. Fruits are edible with the 7. Deemer 316 with a 7. Cizapa 55 with a 7. Scoop him with a 7. Giesbrecht, McVanderhuge, Aaron Dude, and 7th offensive, fittingly, with a 7. Zoobs, I gotta say, this is a tough average to call. Is it 6'9" or 6'8"? This is, you got a 50% chance here, Zoobs. This is a real test of the spirit of wrestling brain, Zoobs. What do you think the average is tonight?
I mean, spiritual average is a 7, right? Technical average, I think, here is going to be like a 6'8". 8 probably just short of a 6'9", or maybe a 6'9" I think spiritually we can say it's a 7 though. We're past the coward 7 cutoff line, so I think that squarely puts us in the chat feeling a 7 with the exception of literally 2 people. So that's, to me, that's spirit 7 right there.
Perfectly said, as ever, brother. Dennis Dirty Work comes in late with a 7, and Ryan lets us know we do 6.91.
Okay, out of 7. We'll do it out of 7.
I think full 7.
What's with the two 5.75s? What's going on there?
People didn't like the show as much. You know, we can't
like
force people to like the show.
Yeah,
I love the honest answers. I will never chastise a
Can't
score.
force them to like the show. Absolutely.
I want to know the people's scores.
We only have 2 asks, right? One of them is for honesty, and the other one is to make it between 1 and 7. So
that's exactly right. And as long as you're there, anything is good. Zoobs, how does that align with you? 6.9 from the chat, 7 spiritually. Are you giving it the full 7 tonight?
Yeah, I think I'll give it the full 7. This is one of those ones where I think it's hard to not have the thought of like this for almost the entire history of wrestling is a show that is worth what happened? I look handsome. A show that is worth about $60, right? Is like, this is generally you would pay $60 to see this much action, to see these types of matches, and we exist in the one timeline where a company put this on TV, even if, you know, the ham-fisted maybe it didn't feel the week previous, it doesn't really feel like we need blood and guts matches, doesn't really feel like it makes the most sense in the world. You get there and you just sort of grab some popcorn and enjoy the show. I thought excellent originality tonight. I thought some stuff that had it was not subverted expectation, but things I'd never seen before, which is always good. And also avoided the things that I think can make these matches really annoying. They didn't do Tower of Doom. They didn't do 5-on-5 like West Side Story face off in the middle. Like they, you know what I mean? Like they didn't go to any of the stuff that can make these corny. They sort of went right to, this is going to be blood and guts, and it's going to be blood and guts. And some of the pacing in the women's match and early in these matches can always be difficult.
Yeah. Sure.
But I thought you look big picture, and you got a lot of blood, you got a lot of guts, you got a lot of stuff. People lit on fire, people going through glass, people, you know what I mean? Big moments. I thought it was excellent. So a very fun, good night of wrestling. I'll give it a 7. Give it that stamp. I've been asking for big. I've been asking for blow the top off, and I feel like tonight we got it.
Yeah, man, it's funny because like if you had someone I'm speaking for both of us here, so if you disagree, just please correct me. But if somebody sat us down and we're having a couple cold gold with them and they say, sword and shield, how would you describe the house style of AEW? I think we'd probably shorthandedly be like, it's Southern California indie with all the like lucha inspiration that comes with being so close to Mexico.
Yep.
And a mixed in with Japanese strong style brought in by Hangman and Kenny's time in Japan.
With plunder.
And pardon me, Soups.
With like a plunder. They have like a there was also like a plunder inspiration.
And I think that tonight just is a nice reminder, and we get many of these a year in AEW, which is sort of the point, that like American or Japanese, I suppose, just deathmatch is part of that house style DNA too. Their big matches often have a far heavier dose of violence and extremity, and like you say, face down glass bumps and nails and all manner of things that are boundary pushing by any other television wrestling that I'm aware of is metric. So tonight gets to be sort of a celebration of that, which is of course a style I really enjoy, and it scratches that itch. I thought they did a good job of differentiating the two blood and guts matches, which is important because I thought it could have easily been overexhausted. And by the time the second one was coming, I didn't feel like watching it. That wasn't the case for me.
Mm-hmm.
And both of them, while, you could take qualms with them, you could see what they were going for in match layout. And it was sensical, and you could see who the focus was trying to be on. And even that, to some degree, didn't exist in TV wrestling with this many moving pieces in it. So I thought the time flew by. I thought Hangman Page and Powerhouse Hobbs snuck in kind of a great match in the middle of the two Blood and Gutses as well. So yeah, full 7 for me. We are so bad at this YouTube stuff. So if you would give us a hand, hit like, hit subscribe, maybe tell a friend about Wrestling Brain, this YouTube channel. Of course, you can always check out the full streams over at twitch.tv/Wrestling Brain. We'd love if you did. We'll see you there.